So I was getting more and more unhealthy, both emotionally and physically. And people around me started to notice, most particularly a very good friend, that finally I had a friend that I could trust. And she asked me one question: why are you afraid in your home? And so that one question, placed well from a trusted friend at the right time, allowed me to begin paying attention. And then I started doing some research, and I found Rise at that time in 2010. And I decided to take the courage to walk through those doors on Vine Street. And I was met by people that heard my story, and they immediately knew the cycle of violence that I had been living. And that landed me at the shelter because I had nowhere to go. And I fled this home. I didn't even understand my own story. It takes a lot of courage to walk through those doors. And I can honestly say during those days, I was barely able to put one foot in front of the other. As time went on, and the group therapy at Lumina, one counselor was giving statistics, and she said that oftentimes in situations like mine, women go back 7 times before they really understand what was going on with them. And I was like, I don't have 7 times. Lumina Alliance shelter is multifaceted. It is not just taking a person out of a violent situation and giving them a place to stay. The shelter allows people to stay there in a crisis situation. My situation was more the shelter, the Alliance, giving me resources, providing counseling sessions, just listening, helping me wake up, if you will, to the fact that this is real in your life. It was empathy that they had for me. And I had never felt that before, because I was always jetting around the ranch, working hard, staying busy, moving fast so that maybe the violence wouldn't catch up with me. My mind doesn't have to go 100 miles an hour. I can rest. And that was something I had to learn. But to feel another's empathy for me was very powerful through Lumina Alliance. I felt like one who thrives today. That's what I believe we need to do for people through Lumina, is we help victims, we get them into an understanding that they're a survivor and they can do this, and then continue on in guiding so that people can thrive, not just survive, because I think survive is a word that leaves us short. We are thrivers.